What is up, my friends? We are back for another Wednesday comic book haul. This time for Wednesday, December 26, 2018. I hope everyone's holiday was great. If you're into Christmas, I hope that was great for you. I hope you got a lot of things that you were looking forward to. And I hope you got a lot of comic book related stuff, because I know that type of stuff helps, like bags, boards, boxes. All of that stuff is very well appreciated by the comic book collectors, myself included. I was able to secure a few boxes, a few bags and boards, and I am a happy camper. You wouldn't believe how happy that made me, not having to go out and get those things myself, so that was definitely appreciated. This week was a pretty light haul. I have about 9 books from today, and that was a stretch. Please believe me when I tell you that. I also have some books that I collected over the past few weeks. Some from my local comic shops, some from Midtown. They're all kind of mixed in together. I forget which is which at this point. But I was hoping to make a video last weekend. But when I realized that this week's haul was going to be pretty light, I figured I'd combine them. I'd rather not make a video with 9 books. That's not really what I do here. So I try to keep it pretty consistent on bigger hauls. So without any further ado, let's get into this. If this is your first time coming through the channel, thanks a lot for stopping by. I really appreciate you hanging out, taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you see some books that you like, or you just enjoy the vibe of the video overall. And if you do, please be sure to like, share with your friends, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram at GrabThoseKeys, all that good stuff. Current subscribers, you continue to rock. All the support is definitely much appreciated. It's been a very fun year. I started in May, I want to say May 30th, I think was the first video. So it's been a really fun few months starting this channel. I've learned a lot. I met a lot of cool people. So thanks to all of you, and I hope to talk to you soon in the comments or in person for those of you that I know in person. And just a side note, I checked my subscribers list a few days ago, and there are a lot more females on that list than I would have expected. So shout out to the ladies. I don't hear much from you ladies in the comments, but it's good to know that ladies are watching too. That's cool. There's a healthy mix of subscribers, so that's just cool to know. Without any further ado, let's get into this haul. First we have Maneaters presents Cat Fight, a boy's guide to dangerous cats, winter issue. This is issue number 4 of Maneaters. I still have not read it yet. I hear great things about it. Subscribers have been telling me that I should really check it out, and I will. I just haven't had a chance to do so yet. My girlfriend, which I started getting these books for, has only read issue number 1 at this point, her being very busy, understandably. But we will definitely make time for this sometime soon, and maybe knock out all of these books together sometime this weekend, maybe. And this is the B cover. It's an amazing cover. The cover A was all black, I believe, with the cat eyes, but this one is really cool. So I had to have this cover. I only grabbed the one. Die, 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 issue number 6. Great cover. Only grabbed one. I'm not sure if I would imagine there are multiple variants for this one, but I only grabbed one. And I think this is because it was already in my pull box, as it should have been, but I don't remember seeing many of these on the shelves. The shelves were pretty bare today, as most of you probably know at this point, but I just grabbed one. And this is issue number 6. I have to read issue number 4, 5, and now 6 to be caught up. But can't wait to do that. Love Die, Die, Die. What I did read tonight was Bone Parish, issue number 5. Continues to be a great story. Love where this is going. Each issue makes me immediately want to read the next issue. So that's a good problem to have. I just can't wait to the next one. Bone Parish, issue number 5. I believe there was only one cover for this. On to Marvel, just that fast. First up we have Marvel Action Avengers #1. This is in conjunction with IDW. Great cover. Wasn't letting that one slip past me. Great cover. And I believe this is a incentive variant by Sophie Campbell. Next up, we have Superior Spider-Man, Manuela Lupacchino. I always butcher that. Sorry. But it's an amazing cover. There were a few on the shelves. This is the only one I grabbed. The other ones, I figured, maybe I'll find them later. And if I don't, I'd just rather have this one. So while there weren't many things on the shelves today, everything seemed to be pretty pricey. So some decisions had to be made. So I just decided to grab just one copy of this. And I'm totally happy with that. There was only one copy of this. Or was there another one? And I think it was mangled a little bit. So I just grabbed the best of the two. Fantastic Four, issue #5. Another wedding, the last of this year. Cool cover. That is the A cover, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check to be sure. Yes, that is the A cover. Really cool cover. And I also was able to grab the Premiere variant cover. So that was cool. Not mad at that at all. My favorite of the bunch, the Mark Brooks cover. It's a beautiful cover. Mark Brooks is a fantastic artist, as we all know. Most of us know. Great cover. And last but not least for this week, it's just that fast, we have the Scotty Young Party Sketch variant. One per store. I was really excited about getting this one. I got home, and I'm sure you can see it staring you in the face. There was a smudge right here in this area, and it really bummed me out because that thing is not going anywhere. So you win some, you lose some. Just how the game goes. It looked perfect in the store. I got it home and noticed that out of nowhere. So with only 9 books, you would have thought I paid more attention, but nope. Alright, so now let's have some fun since we got this week's haul out of the way. Man, that was short. It's insane to think right after Christmas that it would be so, books would be so scarce. But that's how the game goes. So next up, I have some books that I just grabbed over the course of a few weeks, so let's have some fun. I'm not really sure how many there are, so just hang out, sit back, relax, eat some popcorn, eat some chips, something good, and let's have some fun. So what I have here is Dynamo 5, Strangers Bound by Fate, and A Father They Never Knew. So this is a trade, a recommendation by my friends at my main comic shop. They recommended this to me. It's a really cool concept, and I'll read it to you really quickly since we have some time. Captain Dynamo, the greatest superhero in the world, was not the most faithful husband. Now he's dead, and his family is trying to piece together their lives. As his enemies descend on his unprotected city, Captain Dynamo's widow rounds up his 5 illegitimate children, each of whom have inherited one of their father's superpowers. Can these total strangers come to terms with their powers, their father's legacy, and each other as total chaos erupts? So that's a pretty cool concept. I figured I'd grab it. I believe it was on sale at the time, so I just told him to throw it into the mix. And it's kind of one of those rainy day reads. I'll get around to it when I get around to it, but I definitely thought it was a cool concept and a cool book to have, especially for the price. Always looking for fun stuff to read. Starman, Sins of a Father. Another trade. Or this might be a graphic novel. Yeah, this may be a graphic novel. I don't see a volume or anything like that, but Sins of the Father. Can't wait to read this one. Another one of those rainy day reads. I might have some free time this weekend, so that's when I pretty much get a lot of my reading done. I try to read a few books before I start the video, just so I have, you know, an idea of what's going on out here, but for the most part, I get most of my reading done on the weekends. And if you follow me on Instagram, I love to post what I've been reading, just to kind of have that conversation with people. This book was recommended to me by one of my awesome subscribers. Thanks again to you, Batman Annual. What Haunts the Dark Knight? In the Skies Above Gotham City. So this is a tale or a story told by Alfred's perspective, which was really cool. Fresh take. I don't want to say fresh. I'm sure it's probably been done before at this point, but it was a really cool story to read. If you haven't checked it out, give it a shot. I doubt that you would be disappointed with the story. Really cool story. Great cover. Batman Beyond, issue 26. I am so far behind on Batman Beyond. It's not funny, but, you know, one of these days. Life goals. Great cover. This is the B cover. And I believe I have the A cover. Just wanted the B cover. Thought it was cool. What do we have next? Grumble, issue number 1. Saw this hanging around one of my shops. Figured why not grab it. There was a lot of talk about it when it came out. So I didn't hear much about the story. I know there was, you know, just speculation around it and things like that. People were really excited about grabbing copies. So I grabbed a copy of myself. I know there were also issues with the speech bubble or variants with the speech bubbles. I saw them. I did not get them. So, and they're still hanging around. So Hot Lunch Special, issue number 4. I think I bought this online because I wasn't sure if I had it or not. So I just wanted to make sure I covered my bases, because Hot Lunch Special is not something very popular in my area. So I'm pretty sure I missed out on it. I think they got the first few issues, but since then things have died down. So I like the story, so I want to keep reading it. Bone Parish, issue number 4. I missed out on this cover. This is another story that's kind of hit or miss in my area. Some shops get it, some don't, and I don't have it on my pull list anywhere, so I'll I'll miss it if I don't pay attention. So I try to not put too many things on my pull list. That way I'm not obligated to a lot of things. But you know, this is one of those things I probably should add since I like it so much. Wizard Beach. This was the B cover to issue number 1. Really love the story. I know there's some mixed feelings about it out there. I don't hear too much about it, but I know that, you know, just from the few people I've talked to about it, there's kind of mixed feelings about it. I enjoy it, so I'll keep reading it, and that's the beauty of comics. You know, you find things that you like that other people don't like, and then sometimes you meet in the middle. So it's a great time. Which is why I like watching other people's haul videos, and even those people who have a lot of books in common with me, there's always one or two that I can say, darn, I really wish I got that, or I should look into this or that. So it's always fun. Prodigy. I was trying to snag up some of those variants. I think there's one more I need to get, and I'm pretty sure it's still out there. I want to say I seen it last weekend. Still haven't read it yet, but I'll be grabbing the covers. One of my favorite titles, The Weatherman. This is issue number 6. I missed out on it in the stores. One of those things, again, I don't have added to my pull list. I need to reevaluate my pull list. There are probably things I can take off and rearrange, but I just haven't had the time to do that yet. So one day I will. But The Weatherman is great. Can't wait to catch up on it. I believe I need to read 5, and then I should be good. But I'll check that out. Can't wait to read this and catch up. I also love, side note, when people say they watched the video and they it made them go back to their comic shops to grab something that they may have missed. And I love that because that happens to me all the time. And, it's just fun. You can be in your house just relaxing and, you watch a video and you're like, darn, the comic shop's about to close, but I got to get out there and see if this book is still available. So that's just the fun we have collecting comics. Self-Made, issue number 1, variant, Hero Initiative. Love this cover. I was able to find it locally. I thought I was going to have to order it from Midtown, but I was able to sneak up on the only copy available at one of my shops, and I was a happy camper for it. Love this cover. It's a really clean copy. So, yeah. And great story. I actually read this one when it came out and wasn't mad at the story. Can't wait to see where it goes. Another one of my favorites. Unnatural. This is issue number 2, the Virgin variant. Had to grab that. I ordered this from Midtown. Definitely. Love that color. Love the artwork. Great story. And this is Unnatural number 5. Hero Initiative variant. I believe I ordered this one from Midtown also. Beautiful cover. On to the Wonderful World of Marvel. Infinity Warps. Design variant. Love, love, love these design variants. I believe at this point I have them all, thanks to Midtown. They came through. I had these on my watch list, or at least one of them on my watch list, and I was able to snag a copy before they were sold out again. But I believe they're still available at this point, but I just wanted to be sure because they were going fast at a certain point. Great cover. Love design variants. Infinity Warps, Ghost Panther. Again, the design variant. Haven't read either one of these issues, but I really, really loved Arachnite. So at some point, I'm going to be reading the others. The Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, issue number 2. First appearance of Spinneret, I want to say. So, really happy to have that one. Love this cover. Love that costume. And Midtown still had them available, so had to grab it. One of my favorite covers. This came out a few years ago, 2016, I believe. The Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue number 15. Mary Jane, the new Iron Spider. Again, I ordered this from Midtown. I really, really love this cover. I've seen it, online, Instagram and things like that, and always shouldn't say always, hasn't been that long, but decided I wanted a copy. Midtown had them available, still has them available. So I grabbed a copy, and this is an extremely clean copy, so it may have to be submitted. It's a lot of beauty in that cover by Alex Ross. One of those ones you get just for the cover. I don't care what's happening with the story. I'm sure it's good too, but that cover is mean. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, issue number 2 variant. Uncanny X-Men cover. If you're reading or have read Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, let me know what you think about it. I haven't heard anything as of yet, and I'm just curious to see what's going on with it and how people feel about it, if you've read it. So that's issue number 2. And we have issue number 3, the Fantastic Four Villains cover. Beautiful cover. Another clean one. Love that cover. I've been holding on to this one for a few weeks now. Glad I can finally share it with the fam. Scotty Young strikes again, the Immortal Hulk. The Best Defense, number 1 variant edition. Love those Scotty covers. Here we have Because the World Still Needs Heroes, Champions. Fantastic Four Villains cover. I got 1 and 2 of those. Second and Charles has been on point as far as these covers go. I don't see them at a lot of my local comic shops. I guess maybe that's because people add them to their pull list, as they should, but there aren't many extras on the shelf. But when I go to Second and Charles, they seem to always be hidden behind that A cover. So shout out to Second and Charles. They came through on those covers. I only missed out on 1, and that's on its way. I actually ordered it today, so can't wait for that to get here. I'm sure it'll take a while with everyone placing orders around the holiday season. The Merry X-Men Holiday Special, number 1 variant edition. This is a really cool cover. Nightcrawler popping in and out of the frame, you know, all over the place, all over the room. Really love Nightcrawler, so that's the reason I got this cover. I'm a big fan of Nightcrawler and Gambit, if I'm being honest. I like them both so much, you know, even as a kid, I really like them. So I'm excited anytime they're on the cover. X-Men Black, Emma Frost, the mugshot variant. This is one I ordered through our local, or through my local comic shop's app, and I actually got the C cover instead of the B cover, but you know, it happens. So I was able to finally get a copy through Midtown, and I'm pretty happy about that. I wasn't sure if I would be able to. It actually took a while. I got the notice probably about a few weeks ago that it was back in stock, and I made sure to snatch that bad boy up, which is probably how this haul started, or most of this haul started. Great cover. I think I have all of those but 1 at this point, so that's pretty cool. Last but not least, my friends, we have X-23, issue number 7. Nice first appearance in there. 2, 3, and 4. I just kept seeing these, so I would go to a shop one day, pick up one, go back, see it again, pick up another one, go to a different shop, see it again. So it just became a thing that I just picked them all up as I saw them. I left a few, but you know, I picked up most of them. I didn't see any of the B covers, which I know are going for more, but I'm happy with these. These are all really good condition covers and just nice to have. So in the stash. So there you have it. So that is it, my friends, for this week's haul and a little bit extra. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to give the video a like, share with your friends, subscribe, comment. Can't wait to hear from you all in the comments very soon. I'm getting to this video a little earlier than usual, so I'm sure I'll be up chatting with you guys and girls pretty soon. So can't wait to hear from you, and get back out there and grab those